Hello learners, very good morning. This is your boss man Sagar.Utekar and currently you are watching Day 10 of Linux the Final Bus series. Before jumping to the today's discussion for our Day 10, I want to say few things. So these videos in the Linux the Final Buses, I'm not creating for gaining the views on YouTube. But it more of like making myself consistent and fulfill the promise which I made to my learners last month. So I told you guys that I'll teach you Linux in a month, and for entire October, every day I'll keep sharing the videos. So irrespective of views I get on any of the videos, sometimes I'll get 100, sometimes I won't even give, I get 25, 50. Totally okay now because fulfilling that promise is more important. Not the promise only to you. I made promise to myself that I will be consistent on YouTube, creating the videos. Maybe in couple of months or years, it will um, go crazy when I'll start getting more views. Right now, this part of the journey is also important. So yesterday I made a mistake. I had an option to create the video in the morning, and I should have created that and then posted it in a video of file transfer methods in Linux, SSH, SCP, etc. So I was doing it practically. It took really extra time for me to complete the recording, and I did not finish it in the morning. I went to the gym, and then my entire day got busy. I already knew that I had a lot of meetings for Friday, then couple of podcast recording and job posting video also planned. So I was supposed to create that video early morning. I was not able to do that. Then I asked in our Discord server, is anyone waiting for the day 9 video? And I knew that there are some crazy learners like me who want to have that consistency without any break. So I posted that video very late, like around 10:30 or 11. It was actually late. I posted almost three videos yesterday. One was for the job posting. Then I posted a podcast with Rupamanna. His share his journey of becoming open source contributor, mentee to maintainer, and finally I got time to record day 9 video. So I realized that for this video, I need to create the videos in the morning. That is why I am creating this video now for the day 10. In today's schedule is also busy. We have CNCG big meetup going to be huge, and so I'll go to the gym in the evening. I won't find any time to record, and again it will delay. This is a learning for me to stick to my schedule, whatever I have promised or planned to stick to that schedule. Okay, thank you very much for those regular viewers and for pushing me to create this video daily, because if hadn't been for you, I don't know if I'll create videos daily. Like I also need that kind of motivation where at least few of handful of learners at least are waiting for my videos. So thank you very much for that. Okay, so let's move for today's discussion. As you know, all the notes are available on our GitHub repository. You can check that out. Today we are going to discuss about environment variable, aliases, and shell customization. Let's talk about the environment variables. What are the environments in Linux? It's very simple. Environment variables are used by processes, your shell, and applications. It is kind of key value pair. It is a key value pair which gets used by the process shell or the application to access the value of it. There are a couple of common environment variables provided by Linux system, such as path, home, user, shell, PS1, etc., etc., which you can use to access their values. For example, path environment variable gives us a directories searching for executable. Now we have executed multiple commands: ls, echo, td, mkdir. So how does your shell know where to find the executable on your system? This variable path defines all those executable directory paths. Okay, home environment variable tells you what is the user's home directory. User environment variable provides you the current username. Shell variable tells you what is the default shell. Yes when allows you to shell prompt customize the shell prompt or the format. Okay. Now aliases, very important concept. Aliases are shortcuts for your commands. Say you don't like typing very lengthy commands, kubectl git pods or ls-alf. You want shortcut for that. You can create a alias using alias command. Okay. So these are the commands which we are going to discuss. Export. Export allows you to set environment variable. Okay. If you wish to check the environment variable value, then echo dollar environment variable. And if you want to check all the environment variable, then use printenv command. To unset environment variable, use the unset command. You can use alias command to create alias list using alias command and an alias to unset it. If you wish to reload shell configuration or yeah, if you wish to reload shell configuration file by applying the changes stored into bash rc or zshrc file, then you can reload that using source command. Let's now directly jump for the practical. I'll try to keep this video short. You also get time, and if you are joining me for today's meetup, I would be happy to get some feedback and um, can be positive or negative. That's okay. You can be honest with me and just tell me if you are doing good or if you need any extra thing um, for our videos. Let's try out environment variable command. Basic handful of commands, but you will use them regularly. How to check the um, environment variables available in your system? Use a printenv. It will give you a whole list of all environment variable available. If you wish to check any particular environment variable, then echo dollar and the name of that variable. Echo dollar home, because I want to check what is the value or what is the home directory for me. I can use echo dollar home, right? Similarly, we discussed there are a couple of more environment variable. Echo dollar user. It will give you the username, current username. Wish to the path environment variable. You will see here has been said to uh, is all the paths, and whenever we execute command like echo or ls, actually checks the path environment variable and all the files, executable files in all these directory paths. If it finds the executable command executable file in any of these location, then only it allows you to execute that command. I try Sagar. This command not found because in any of this file, this command suitable is not present. We'll check how to create your own command in just a while. Now, let's say you created this environment variable. Let's say how to create your own environment variable. You can do that using export command. Export, and I want to create a environment variable. My test2 equal to hello learners. This is my environment variable. How to check that value? Echo dollar and environment variable. Hello learners is. So if I check this same thing on my another tab, will it show me the value? My test. Yeah, is coming blank. So how to get the value of your environment variable, custom environment variable from any terminal or any session of your terminal? For that, you need to store that environment variable into bash rc file or .sh file and source it to make that permanent. Okay, what you can do, let's create another environment variable, echo and my app. This is our environment variable, and the values something like whatever you want, permanent value. Now you need to store this into bash rc file. uh, then source it. Bash rc not present, we'll try to store into .shrc. Because what happens, uh, since I'm using Mac, bash rc maybe. Okay, if this is done, let's try again. Before new terminal, first verify the value is set. So my app is set, and then if we print it, yeah, now it's available from any of the terminal sessions. That is how you make your environment variable permanent. Put it, you go into this file, .shrc, will find that this is the environment variable we have exported. So similarly, you can add, you don't like running this lengthy command, you can open the file, add your environment name and value in this format, right? And simply source .shrc. Again, .shrc is a default shell for my Mac, but for your Ubuntu, you need to use the bash rc file. Perfect. Now let's talk about aliases. Run the alias command and it will show you all the aliases are currently available. You can create your own alias using alias command. Let's say we want to create alias for ls-alh. Next time we do the ll, it should run that command. Right? You can create such shortcuts for your lengthy commands. Similarly, alias yes is equal to it status. Next time I'll simply do gs. Okay. If you want to make it permanent, same thing. Go. Let's then you need to update your ZSHRC file -l with your alias. To LL from here. For the new terminal, it will be available. Okay. You need to terminal. It's available. Now the change alias change has been permanent. You can create multiple such aliases for the longer or frequent commands. Shell functions are nothing but mini scripts on your shell defined in config files. For example, you are executing a set of commands again and again. So you can create a shell function for that. Okay. That you can try it out. Shell functions, you can create a shell function like this, which we will discuss in detail in shell scripting part. This is a sample exercise as well. Create a temporary function, uh, mk mkdir and cd. So maybe you are doing um, creating a directory using mkdir and then changing the directory to that. Of that, what you can do, use mkcd command function, create a new function mkcd, and put all those both the commands into sync and test it. Let's try out these. So this is like creating your own command. Need to change hrc to /hrc. I do mkcd. Yes, you see that what we did, we created a function mkcd which creates a file first, sorry, directory first using mkdir command, then it changes it to that directory. We created ZSHRC with those changes and make it permanent, source it, that new command mkcd will be available. Early, if I can make it Sagar as well. So last time we executed Sagar command, it said that the command is not available, right? We can create our own command. You see, yesterday or day before yesterday, for day 8, we learned um, shortcuts, command shortcuts. So I was at the end of line and then I went to start of line using control A. Let's keep it like this. Simply do a error near ZSHRC. Is there anything wrong in SHRC? It was actually adding, but somehow it was giving error. So let me clean this. Try again. It's working. So you can run the command Sagar. It, but it needs a parameter. So let's create a file directory called hello Sagar. .6 ZSHRC. Let me put this ZSHRC. Try now. Yeah, now it's working. So earlier I was putting that into bash RC and then sourcing only ZSHRC. That is why it was not working. That is how you can create your own command in Linux. For lengthy functions, you can create functions like this. So what we did, we created a function mkcd which execute two commands, mkdir and cd. Then we have this backup function to take a backup of files, extract function to extract files. This we will discuss in detail in our scripting part. Just try out this part. I hope it was easy tutorial. Just environment variable aliases, and the main thing is how to make the changes permanent using your ZSHRC or bash RC and the source command. That is very important. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. See you soon.